Okay, I'm back. I have some bad news for the people following my channel, and especially this Demon Souls series. I was just playing, going to take the boss, which is my main aim for this episode, and I was making my way back, and I died, and I lost all my souls. I died again trying to get back there, and I also lost the footage for it. I think it was my storage on my PS5 is full. That's what seemed to be the problem, and basically it didn't save. It like recorded it but didn't save it, and couldn't save it because there wasn't enough thing, and I do not have the cloud. I do not trust the cloud, and I do not have the cloud. But I lost it. So that's where I'm at. I lost all my souls. As you can see in the top right, I'm now down to 14 souls. I've alluded to this in the previous episodes, but the souls are your currency and experience in this game. It's basically everything. The whole point of playing this game is to get more souls so that you can get stronger. And I lost about 4,000 souls. And I'm now up to 20. But that does not deter me from my current goal. I'm going to go take the boss. This episode will probably be a bit shorter since my only aim is to take the boss, and I'm hoping to do it first time. I have a strategy. It's pretty cheap, the strategy, but you know, I'm still pretty salty off losing all my souls. But I do have an agenda here today, so I have a comment from my previous video, and I'm very excited because that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted comments on my previous video so I could talk about them in my next videos. So this one is from Elliot Lavelle. I was researching so much as I was playing DS3, Dark Souls 3, but you just wing this one. Smiley face, or crying face. Liking the game commentary, but do you think you'll get BF 2042? I definitely will and have got BF 2042, and I've been playing it a bit, and I love it. I've tried a couple of the guns, but I've settled on sniper. I'm one of those guys. I don't sit back at the back of the map. I run in and try to, cover my team as we approach objectives, and then just pretty much sit objectives, play objectives. So here, I do play it, and I think it's really good. It still has a lot of glitches, as with most games, especially in the launch week, where the population stress is just so much on the servers. But I'm enjoying it a lot. Just expect, if you play it and you're taking my review as to whether you should get it, what the fuck? Now look at him, he's just like, oh no, nothing even happened. Oh, fuck you, bro. Took so much health off me. I hate when grunts do that. If you're taking my review advice, though, do not think it's a perfect game. It definitely has its bugs right now. It is probably going to get better as the updates keep coming out. It's still pretty good though if you just played Battlefield 1 or, Battlefield 5, any of the other Battlefields. It's pretty similar to that, it's just new. And it's good. And I missed the other ones. So I'm happy to get it back into my game rotation for now. Alright, here we go. This is the boss. So, this boss should unlock, if I beat it, should unlock skill leveling up for me. Which is important for me to start building Gandalf the way I want him. So over on the right there you can see attributes: Vitality, which does your health; Intelligence, which is your mana pool size; Endurance, which does your stamina; Strength is, still haven't quite figured out, but it's the amount that you can carry; and the size of the weapons that you can carry effectively. Dexterity is your skill, so you need to level that up to use the best weapons, the skill-based weapons, which I think I'm along those lines, like rapiers and stuff. Magic, which is going to be my main, so I will be getting that up high because I need to do a lot of magic damage. That's what Gandalf would want. Faith, I don't really care about Faith. Luck, I might get that up to 10 or so and higher later, but I don't think I'm going to get that too high. Again, I've not researched what is the best builds to do. I'm just doing a Gandalf build. I'm role-playing Gandalf in this one. Soul level over there is 1, so after this I should be able to use my souls to level up. And I think that souls required there is 673. Over there, just below the souls and the soul level. 673 is how much I'm going to need to level up once. So I had about 4,000 souls. How about that? Alright, let's go do this boss. Oh yeah, so this first boss is Phalanx. Now, I'm going to need to equip this. Fire bombs. I think he's weak to fire. That's what people on Reddit seem to think. And Reddit, as everybody knows, is just the authority on everything in the world at all times. They know everything. And they have the best strats. Reddit. What am I doing here? Use. That's not what I wanted. I want to like equip it down here. I don't need counters, counteracts poison. No, don't need it. I need the firebomb. And this pine resin also enchants right hand weapon with flame. Bam. Let's go do it, Phalanx. Ah, okay. So this first boss is just an amalgamation of the things that kill me. So I know I lost the footage and you're not going to be able to see it, but these guys are the guys that kill me. I sort of couldn't figure them out. They don't, look at this, they take no damage from the sword. See that? They do take a lot of damage from magic, but anyway, they kill me in the staircase where you find the first one. Alright, so I have to kill a big one. Look at this, he's so slow. I have so much space to just do whatever I want. Okay, so let me switch to my items. Whoa, it's getting real. What else? How do I... Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Where's the big one? Gotta lock onto the big one. Ooh. Let's do it. Okay, there's quite a lot. I gotta switch to my health now. So the fire did do pretty good. There's just so many of them. Let's see if I can thin the herd by throwing bombs at it. My muscle memory, I haven't played in about 3 days. My muscle memory in this game is just gone to poo. I can't figure out what's my item button. I'm so... Alright, here we go. Oh, stop throwing stuff at me. There's just too many of these guys. He's like shedding them so I can't target him. That's a good chunk of damage there. Bang. Bang. That guy's throwing one at me. I gotta heal. I told you it was gonna be a pretty cheap strat, didn't I? But it's a strat nonetheless. I've been building up these fire bombs. I didn't even notice that I was building them up, but as I've been killing just the other guys, I ran out of fire bombs. Now I'm gonna have to do with this. Come back here, you piece of... you muck. I'm bouncing off. That's not a good sign. That's not even doing damage. Wow, the fire shreds these guys. It's getting low. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't think these guys do enough damage to kill me. Alright. So that was Phalanx. I promise this game gets harder. I will usually have to use strats to sort of beat a boss and dodge. I didn't have to do any dodging. The bosses usually are much faster than that. I think. I've never played Demon Souls before, so I don't know. Maybe they are slower in this game, because this is the first one. I have to correct what I was saying in the previous videos, actually, about the Soulsborne series, because the Soulsborne series, I think, is just Demon Souls, which is the first one that came out in 2009, and then the Dark Souls trilogy, which is very widely popular, and is very similar to this. Basically, has the the 1 life, and then you lose all your XP mechanic in it. But yeah, so that was the first boss. I'm going to show you how to level up now, and I'm going to learn how to level up. So this should take me back. Congratulations. The messages are useless. I want to build Gandalf. Touch Archstone. Alright, cool. The Lord's Path. So that was the Gates of Bolteria, and that was the first boss, the Lord's Path. So that's the next one. That'll be my next episode. Let's go back to the Nexus and level up. So Neo and Bloodborne are not part of the Soulsborne. I do not believe. And in the previous episodes, I was saying that they were. So I don't think they are, and I take that back. But they're pretty much the same game mechanics. You lose all your XP if you die. You sort of fight a dungeon until you get to a boss, and then you move on to the next level. They just they all have their own unique fighting styles, and it's really fun. So just, you know, if you play one of these games, you'll probably end up playing more than one. And I might end up playing them all. I'm sort of working through it, but this is my first of the Soulsborne. Let's skip that. Let's figure out how to level up. So yeah, this is how I teleport. So let's just get a gauge of how big the game is. This one's sealed. Can't go here either. Alright, but it looks like these are all going to be places that we're going to have to go. So this game is going to be fairly long. This chick's gonna level me up. The Monumental will explain the nexus to the Monumental. The Monumental. Oh my god. This is what the guy in Reddit was talking about. Apparently this guy's super hard to find. Just trying to remember the instructions. Reminding people to leave a comment on my video, and I might talk about it. Even though I didn't really talk about the comment this time, I hope that footage was good enough. And I have been playing it, and I'm hoping I might make some more videos about it, so thank you, Elliot, for the comment. It's up here somewhere, I believe. Where did this guy... over here? Here they are, the Monumentals. We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals who preserve the fabric of reality. Scourge of Demons faced. They're going to take me on a little journey. This gives me time to talk about some stuff. So, Gandalf. Gandalf is my character, and that's what I want from that. I just want people to remember that it's Gandalf. I'm not trying to do the best build, and I'm not trying to speedrun the game or anything. I'm trying to play the game as Gandalf and have fun with it, and talk about stuff along the way, and hopefully get viewers, but, you know, it is what it is, and if people don't want to watch, that's coolios. I'll just keep making videos. So I play on a PS5, for people that are curious, I play on a PS5 connected to a TV, so no gaming setup really. I don't have like an ergonomic chair, so my back is fucked, but that's how I play. There's nothing professional going on. If say I did get more views, then I would definitely sort of invest in just better equipment, because that would just make my life easier and make producing videos easier, which I want to do more of, so that will happen. The story of this game has something to do with a mad king, some king of Boltaria. I'm not sure how it happened, but they sort of used the fog to turn people into demons. I should look this up. In one of my episodes in the future, I will just talk about the lore of this game, because the lore of all these games are super interesting, and there's so much history in them, and the history is all throughout the game. It's super cool. So I won't talk about it now whilst I don't know anything, and I haven't really been watching the cutscenes, so I won't talk about it now. What I will talk about though is the Knicks, NBA. Here's the NBA talk. That's what you were in this for. The Knicks are now 9-8. Since the last time I talked about them, which was barely a talk, they have beaten the Rockets, and they lost to the Bulls just this morning as I, well, just tonight as I put this video out. And I gotta say, the Bulls game, it was a pretty good game. Our starters continue to suffer, and our bench unit is one of the best units in the league, comparative to starters as well. They push the pace, they're not a bunch of good defenders, but they play good defense. They put effort in. And, you know, the Bulls, they're a really good offense right now. I think they're something like 12-5 after this game, something like that. So they're a really good squad. And, you know, just competing with them all the way to the end is something that Knicks fans should be happy about. But damn, man, something needs to change with that starting lineup. Kemba Walker, it doesn't quite fit. Maybe he should go to the bench. By the power of the monuments of the four-seed archstones have been unlocked. Whoops, sorry, I wasn't even watching this. Just thinking about the Knicks, man. How something's gonna change. Something does need to change. Alright. Let's go level up and finish this video. So 2,730 souls. So the boss gave me about 2,700 souls. It's pretty good. So that'll get me maybe 3 levels. 4 levels? That might be pushing it. What do I want to level up? What would Gandalf? How do you reckon Gandalf progressed in his career? Do you reckon he got really good at the sword and then just the magic came later in his life? Or do you reckon he learnt magic and the sword is just he just has a sword because, you know, it's sort of medieval time-ish, there's orcs running around, you gotta have a sword. Yeah, I reckon that's probably more likely, so let's do the magic first. Ice stones briefly connected to fuse worlds. Should you lose your physical form, remember the ice stone. Okay, the ice stone. The maiden in black manipulates souls with inhuman prowess. Her strength allows her to aid slayers of demons. Okay, interesting. So what they were talking about there with the soul form and body form is that I'm now in body form, and as you can see in the top left, my health is full. So it looks like I have so much health right now, but really before, I'm not sure if you even remember what it looked like before, but go back and check my videos before, it was about half that. And that's what soul form does, it just halves your health, and you go into soul form when you die. And the only way to get back into human form is to beat a boss, body form is to beat a boss, or to use an item, I think. So, let's level up. See the power of the souls. Yes. Yes, I do. I need to help Frodo. Go ahead, touch the demon inside me. Jeez. Put an R rating on this one. Seek soul power. So do I want health? No, I want magic. I want magic power. So if I put this up... Alright, so I notice when I put this up, my soul level at the top left goes up. So every time I go up one of these, that's going to go up. So that's my total level on the top left. The cost is just below it. So if I put that up, it's going to cost... So the next one costs 690, okay. What else? The magic power. So when I put magic up, the power goes up by 100. It was already pretty strong. 100. As a percentage, you know, that's not a lot. It's less than 10%, about 9-8%. I don't know. Dexterity, what does that do? So this puts up my physical defense and all that. But this is going to put up my right hand damage. This also puts up my right and left. Oh. I think I'm just going to max magic for now. So that got me 3 levels. Alright, there we go. So my magic is now getting stronger by 300. And my defense just innately gets a bit better every time I level up, I guess. Cool. Cool. Gandalf has risen. Look at this power! Oh yeah, look at this power! I can't wait to use it in the next round. Alright, so the next one's gonna be the Lord's Path. Cool. Alright, well, that's everything for this video. What else? I was going to talk a little bit more about the Knicks. So the Knicks lost to the Bulls, but the Bulls are a really good team this season. The Bulls just pulled together. Hey, like they got all these guys in the off season and they're just all playing really well together. People were questioning their defense, and their defense is actually, I think it was top 5 last time I checked. I'm not 100% sure on that. You should definitely fact check that, but I think it was top 5 in the league. at least 15 games through the season. So that's pretty impressive, considering that they were supposed to be maybe a bottom 10 defense in the league. So anyway, good job by the Knicks to make it close, but ultimately we lost to a conference rival. Not ideal, but at least we beat the Rockets in yesterday. So you got to win the ones at home, and that's what the Knicks have not been doing this season. And the Rockets are the worst team in the league, so they should have closed it out. They played really bad. They wanted to lose the game, it seemed, in the first half, but it's good. It's good that they got that win. The bench continues to do well. Quickly and Toppin especially are coming through, having leap years in terms of talent. Their numbers maybe are not getting ridiculously improved, but their talent level, just by watching them play, you can see they're a lot more comfortable out there. It's really good. So if you're an NBA fan, you should watch the Knicks, because it's an interesting story this season, because they just overperformed last season and got the 4th seed in the East, and the East has, as a whole, has gotten so much stronger this year, and the Knicks are just trying to hold that 4th seed, trying to say that it wasn't a leap, it wasn't a fluke season, and they're trying to hold that spot, and basically everyone in the East is just taking it to them, taking it to the rest of the league. The West is suffering this year, and that's the first year for a long time in the NBA, at least the last 10, 20 years. So it's getting interesting. If you're a gaming fan, you should watch the NBA. It's probably the most exciting sport, and then you can say you watch a sport. And there's always fun guys to watch, big personalities in the league. Anyway, I will talk to you on the next one, and I've made sure that I've freed up data, so I shouldn't be losing any more videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Drop a comment and like.